Hey, D. Grant Smith here with you. A lot of people are really scared right now. And let's just be honest, it's understandable to be scared right now. There's a lot of stuff going on that's really uncertain. A lot of things are changing and we feel powerless about the state of everything because we're being told that we have to do things we've never been told we have to do before. Nobody's ever instructed us or forced us by law from city leaders, government leaders to say you can't go outside, you can't be around more than a certain number of people at a certain time. You have to stay inside. You can't fly, you can't travel, you can't do stuff. It's even freaking Tigger out. He doesn't know what to do about this. There's a lot of reason to be scared. Markets are tumbling, people are losing money, businesses having to close their doors and keep people out is causing a lot of stress and a lot of fear. And I understand that. I'm not in denial of the fear. What I want to tell you is this important message. This important empowering message. All of us, even you, have been through very difficult circumstances that you didn't see coming. You've been through challenges and obstacles that hit you all of a sudden and you're like, what the hell is this? And what do I do with it? All of us have been through struggles. All of us have been through trials. Maybe not to this extreme, maybe not to this level, maybe not to a place where it's causing you to stay awake at night worrying about what you're going to do. But you have been through struggles, you have been through trials, you have been through difficulties, and you have faced giants. And I can promise you that there is a David inside of you. Where are your 5 stones? Because this Goliath is easily defeatable if you allow it to teach you something. School is always in session. Life is always teaching us something. Here's some wisdom for you for today. What are you choosing to learn in this situation and in this circumstance? And what are you choosing to learn today? Your fear can be a teacher. Your pain can be a teacher. Your struggle, your obstacle, your difficulty, your trial can be one of your best teachers because it has your undivided attention. You've got all of your mindset and your focus on it. So instead of it occupying and killing you on the inside and making you operate out of fear and panic and worry, have a conversation with it. Ask it, what are you trying to teach me right now? And maybe if you're a business leader, maybe this situation is teaching you how to be adaptable. Maybe this situation is teaching you how to refocus on service, refocus on customer support and customer satisfaction, instead of focusing only on profits and margins and numbers. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to become more agile, to become more adaptable, to become more savvy at certain things. Maybe this is an opportunity and a lesson to learn some things that maybe you put off to the side and you said, I'll get to that later. Well, now is later because there is no better time than right now. But what is the pain teaching you? Let the pain teach you lessons. Let the pain show you ways that you can grow. And then when you've learned the lessons and when you're in the process of becoming a better version of yourself, or hopefully becoming the best version of yourself, and that pain still shows up, that fear still shows up, that doubt and that worry still show up, and they still try to knock on your door, tell it, hey, I got everything I needed from you. You can take a hike now. Because fear, doubt, and worry is going to keep knocking on your door. It's just part of the human story, but you get to choose whether or not you listen to it. You get to choose whether or not you believe its story. And you get to choose whether or not you decide to say, oh man, I guess that's the way it is, or you choose to say, F this, I know who I am, and I know what I've been through, and I know what I'm capable of, and nothing is going to stop me. I've been afraid of all kinds of things. I spent 35 years of my life being afraid. What was I afraid of? I was afraid of getting beat up. I was afraid of getting robbed. I was afraid of getting cheated on. I was afraid of being stolen from. I was afraid of rejection. I was afraid of failure. I was afraid of abandonment. I was afraid of everything in my life suddenly changing and me not being able to have any say or control over it whatsoever. And I can tell you, I was afraid of all these things. I spent a long time being afraid of all these things, and I've experienced every single one of those. I've been lied to. I've been cheated on. I've been victimized. I've been beat up. I've been abandoned. I've been rejected. I have failed many times. I failed stuff in business. I've failed stuff in relationships. I've got failure written all over me. But failure isn't the end of my story. Rejection isn't the end of my story. Abandonment isn't the end of my story. Being lied to isn't the end of my story. Being cheated on isn't the end of my story. Not getting it right isn't the end of my story. Not having all my shit together isn't the end of my story. All of these experiences taught me things. And they showed me I'm capable of anything. I'm capable of anything. I'm capable of overcoming odds. I'm capable of rising above the situation. I'm capable of learning from my experiences. And what these experiences and this history have shown me is if I choose to focus on being unstoppable, if I choose to focus on being the best version of me, I can overcome anything. And I know if I can do it, my goodness, you can do it too. My encouragement to you today is to look at your past experiences. Look at your life. Look at the things that you've been through. Look at the challenges that you've overcome. And let those challenges empower you to look at the present situation and say, I got this, baby. Let's go kick some ass. You're worth fighting for. So choose to fight for yourself. I believe in you. I'll see you later.